And then we did not go live. We live now on the big board. Can you hear my show?
Can you hear me, Cap?
We still gotta fix that audio. I can hear you fine, brother. Can you hear me? You still can't hear, brother? You gotta fix that audio.
Cap, can you hear me?
I can hear you out. You still can't hear, brother? You can't hear me.
Cap, can you hear me?
I can hear you out. You can't hear me. There's something wrong with your speaker outlet, my show. Hold on, one second, everybody. You got technical issue. There's something wrong with your speaker outlet, my show.
Yeah, come on. I'm working on it, sir.
Hold on, one second, everybody. You got technical issue. There's something wrong with your speaker outlet, my show.
Yeah, come on. I'm working on it.
All right. My brother, check your messages, huh? All right. My brother, check. All right, one second, everybody.
I think I can hear you now, sir. I think I'm good to go.
You can hear me?
Come on, sir. I can hear you. I think I can hear you now.
You hear? What's the other? You hear me?
Come on, sir. I can hear you.
You hear? What's the other? You hear? All right, we'll spill in the comment section there. We right and rolling. Put the link in the chat, everybody. All right, now for everybody on social media, on TikTok, on the Clapper, on Facebook, the brand on it. Guess what? You can go to YouTube, click Sharper Sport Radio, and then there's a link in the chat. You can go to say, or you can go to YouTube, ISUPK, St. Louis, and click the link in the chat, and you can come right up on stage and have a discussion. If you got any questions, or if you disagree, we can step into a discussion. If you got any questions, all right? Or if you disagree, we can step into a discussion. All right, yeah, I'm background boy. Yep. All right, clear now. All right, so, but like I was saying, but my shot. Can you call anywhere in the Bible where Ezekiel walked up to somebody and prophesied that this year was going to be their year? Blessings was all around them. They're going to get a new house and a new car. They want a new lamb and a new goat. You know what I'm saying? Do you see that in the scripture anywhere? To where Ezekiel turned around and prophesied that somebody was going to have an abundance
Sir.
of, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they ridiculous. Christianity is horrible. And I just hate that our people was falling for that shit, man. You know? And I can't wait to show you the Christian pamphlets. I done got several of them. You heard me? I done got the Christian pamphlets. Look, I asked the people. Now, there's two things that I could have said, right? And I want you to tell me which one I said.
God.
They handed me these things. They gave me these things. I said, oh, yes, how you doing? God bless you, sir. Jesus loves you. I could have said A, or did I say, do I look like a fucking nice guy to you? Which one you think I said? Which one you think I said, my child? Do you think I said, oh, yes, Jesus loves you. He loves you all. You know? Or did I say,
Yeah,
I look like a fucking nice guy?
I'm gonna go B for 200.
Hey, let's say B for 200. Damn right. We got over it. Okay? I'm telling you, this is crazy. I just have a couple of quick little videos to play, and then we're gonna move on, and I'm gonna get into the Christian Pamphlet. This is ridiculous. Here go the first one. This to get it started. This you should turn it up. You understand? You know that's what Christians are waiting for. They waiting to turn up. Hold on. All right, hold on. Let's play this. Look at this. This is what our people are going to church for every Sunday. Look at it. Watch this. And he slapped that little girl silly. Look at it. He said, get out of here. You see it? The girl got a complete.
That's crazy.
Now,
oh my goodness. She got
a complete.
she get dressed up in the morning.
Oh man. I mean, he literally punched her in her damn head. No wonder her eyes was rolling to the back of her head. She about to pass out. What? Because she got hit with the Holy Ghost. She got hit with one of them Evander Holyfields. Okay? And everybody in the church looking like, oh, this is a miracle. They about looking like, oh, God is really moving through fast and through that one. No, he punched her in her head. He punched her in her head. And they're going to blame that on the Holy and the Ghost. I guarantee you they will. Okay, I got another one up here it's not showing. I wonder why this one is not on the list. Okay, hold on one second. All right, here's one. Uh-oh, wait a minute. That ain't working. Hold on. They just switched these options out. I can't even get the damn thing to share. Okay, there you go. You see them?
Come on, sir. I can see it.
No, it ain't coming up right. So it's not okay. Let me skip that one. Cause that one's not coming up. And it's making me have to share the whole screen.
Oh, okay.
I mean, my whole computer in order to play that video. I don't know why it's doing that. Let's just go for another.
Yeah, that last video you showed that one, that's crazy. That she go all the way to church to get slapped in the damn head like that. That's ridiculous.
Man, almost knocked that girl head off.
That is hilarious, man. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Cap. I got
All
it
right,
up on the screen for you. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I said I got it up on the screen.
Say it again now.
I said I got it up on the screen for you, sir. Go ahead. Okay, come on.
God, most happening.
All these kind of signs and all these kind of Greek.
Man, y'all check this out.
We're trying to bring the world in the church with all these kind of signs and all these kind of Greek mythologies. It's a lie, and if you in it, you on your way to hell. Now, ain't no need of you trying to come to talk to me afterwards. I don't care how many poor people you save. I don't care how many houses you build. If you are in something that has an allegiance other than Jesus, you're in a lie.
Did you hear about it, y'all? Let's play it one more time. You trying to bring church into the world, into the church.
I see. Yeah.
You got to bring the world in the church with all these kind of signs and all these kind of Greek mythologies. It's a lie, and if you in it, you on your way to hell. Now, ain't no need of you trying to come to talk to me afterwards. I don't care how many poor people you save. I don't care how many houses you build. If you are in something that has an allegiance other than Jesus, you're in a lie.
Did you hear about it? The church is the world. Do they know that? Do they understand that the church is the world? Look at what they teach. Look at what they do.
That's wild.
The church is the world. That's being in the world. Being in the Christian church, they don't have an allegiance to Jesus Christ. It's to the so-called white man. It's to Caesar Borgia. It has nothing to do with Jesus Christ. It has nothing to do with God. Christianity has nothing to do with God. And then we got one of the TikTokers, Chris, said, why do you have the Star of Merchant on? There is no Star of Merchant. Hey, Chris, can you prove that this is the Star of Merchant? Can you do that, Chris? Oh, hey, these Christians kill me. Body shopping. They just sit and hear things and don't research nothing. They don't know shit. They just sit and repeat what they heard somebody else say. What makes this the Star of Reference? Show it to me, Chris. Hey, if you would like to, brother, jump over to. You say you're not a Christian. You an Israelite?
Throw the link in the chat, out of one.
1 second. We got the link in our chat, brother. If you want to come up on the stage and have a discussion, would you like to? Oh, you said no. You scared? You proud? Okay, I understand. I understand. When brothers don't have any information, that's what they do. You understand? They run. Oh, you gonna come or you not? I don't know which one is. And you said yes, sir. No, which one is it, bro? Are you willing to come up on the stage and have a discussion? You got a little reverb, Masha.
Okay, come on.
You can try. Okay, no sweat, bro. Go to YouTube, right? And you can go to Sharpen the Sword Radio, or you can go to ISUPK St. Louis. And there's a link in the chat. You click that link, and it'll bring you up on the stage. And we can have a discussion, and we'll let you prove to us that what I have on right here, and right here, and right here, and right here, and everywhere else, all over, right? We turn around and see if this is the Star of America, right? And some man said, what is this? This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under commanding General YAHANNA. And today is our show, Sharpen the Sword Radio. And right now we're going over church shenanigans, right? And we're about to go over the Christian Pamphlet, right? They can pass leaves out everywhere, okay? So we're going to go over that. That's the topic. But right now we got Chris, who's going to try to join our stage and have a discussion with us real quick about the Star of America.
Yeah, Cap. People like him, they scared to jump on because he don't know what he's talking about. And now he done put his
He said he ain't gonna try to jump on. So we're gonna see. We'll give him a check.
Okay.
We'll give him an opportunity.
Right.
He said he gonna try to jump on.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Yeah. He said, some man said, am I from Israel? Absolutely. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, that's our homeland, right? That the so-called white man has swatted in, right? And took our land. That's actually our land. You're confused. I know you're confused. I know. I know you are, son, man. I know you are very. You're American. Hey, he said he an American. Good. Be American. Be a good old red-blooded American too. Be a good old red-blooded American. It's all that's about to end. So, what'd you say, my shop?
He said the Edomites over there, they the original squatters. They they've been squatting over there for hundreds of years.
The original squatters, now here. I'll tell you. So, yeah, son, man, look, if you want to have a discussion with us soon, you can go over to YouTube, right? And we got 2 channels you can choose from. You can go to Sharpen the Sword Radio, or you can go to ISUPK St. Louis and click the link in the chat and come over, let's get it. We're gonna wait on Chris to see if he gonna come over. If he gonna have a discussion with us.
It's gonna shock me, sir. You sure I don't know if he got the balls to do it now. I don't know. I done seen a lot of people say they come up and talk and they run from it. So we gonna see.
We're gonna see, Marshall. So we got wait and see. He say he trying. All right, it ain't nothing to try. Just go to ISUPK ST Louis, and then there's a link in the chat. I'm gonna put it in there again. Click the link, and it should bring you to the StreamYard app, and then we'll bring you up on the stage. Once we see you there, be looking for him, Marshall. He say he trying.
On that, okay, go open the door for him.
He say he trying. Now he like the little engine that could. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can.
Yeah, he getting all nervous. He getting all nervous.
Come on, Chris.
He hitting the wrong button.
Come on, Chris. Some man says it look like I do more insulting than teaching. I do a lot of teaching, but I do insult the fuck out of Christians. I do. I insult Christians and Christianity all goddamn day, all goddamn night. Yes, sir, I do. I absolutely do. But when it comes to teaching, I teach my people the truth. Okay? You said help you understand something, man? What you want to understand? What would you like to understand, sir? You say he wants some understanding. All right, till he come back, till Chris come over, we're gonna play another couple of videos. Hey, Maishala, can you believe some man said insults are not holy? He said, I thought you were a holy race of people. We are, man. Don't you know what the word holy means? The word holy, son, man, means separate. It don't mean not to insult. Okay? Don't you know that Christ insulted almost everyone in the world?
Right.
Huh? With his teaching. He insulted everyone.
He said he here.
Oh,
He said he here.
okay, no thanks, Frank.
Okay, so he ain't a chump after all. Okay.
All right, give Chris a hand. Give a brother a hand. Give brother a hand. Yeah. Okay, so son, man, look, we finna get off of you, man. We finna go on and deal with Chris. Because Chris is on the stage. We're gonna play this video until he get up on her. All right, all you gotta do is click that link, and it'll bring you to the stage, and then we'll pull you up. Right now, let me play this real quick. This,
sir. Oh, I got you, sir.
Check this one out. Okay, this is the Christian church. This is the woman pastor. Listen.
If you got to do 50-50, that means you're half of a man. I wish I had more men here today. Because both of us got punished for when the sin came in the world. The women was to be birthing children and go through pain and go through menstrual bleeding. You can't handle that. And a man's job was to work from sun up to sundown.
What?
Wait, did you hear that? Mashallah, let me play it again.
That means you're half of a man.
You hear Mashallah? Did you see? You half of a man. You got to go 50-50. You have, hey, some man talking about insulting people. This woman, this preacher, right? This woman said, and then she said, she wiped her mouth and said, "Oh, I wish I had more men in here today." She would like to insult more men. She said, if you got to go 50-50, that means you are half of a man. I'll be damned. This is what the Christian church is teaching our sisters, man. This is what they are doing with all this woman's empowerment, God. It's nothing wrong with empowering a woman, but you're not supposed to empower a woman to where she surpasses her man, belittles her man, puts down her man, drags her man behind, leave the man behind. I don't even drag him, but just leave him behind completely. You understand? She turned around and she is telling him, if you got to go ahead, I just don't understand this. Like, when are our people going to drop the numbers? Because that's what you are really doing. I see we got Chris on the stage, but we're going to bring you up 1 second. When you are going 50-50, what you are doing is you are psychologically setting yourself up to only give your half in a relationship, period. When it's supposed to be 100 and 100. You're supposed to give your all to a relationship, not a 50 and a 50. How you pay your bills is however you pay your bills. However you work that out with each other. You know, however you do it, if you take the electric, she take the gas, and she pay the part of it, who gives a damn? Nobody cares. That's y'all house. Work the shit out, pay the bills, love each other, and live happily ever after. Why in the hell is it always we got to be against one another? As you can see, Christianity is not the way. Christianity is not working for us, man. You understand? It's not working for us. It's all garbage. Okay? This woman said if you are going 50 and 50, you are half of a man. I'm just saying. Threw her hands up like, don't blame me. You know, don't shoot me, shoot the messenger. You know what I'm saying? I'm just the messenger. You know what I'm saying? And turned around and said, I wish it was more me and her that I could put down. All right? That's what she said. Okay, but let me drop that. And Chris, you up on the stage?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
All right. Shalom, what's going on?
Shalom, shalom. Hey, by all means, I'm coming humble. I'm not coming to stress or start strife. I just have that question. And yes, the question was, why is everyone sporting this Star of Rim crown? Is no one even looked into the research? The Star of David does not exist. And you cannot find it in scripture nowhere, and show it to me. He had a shield, the shield of David, but that was not the star. That star came way before that star was even put on a flag, or the Jewish community or anyone even took a hold to it. It was called the Star of Rephaim. And you can look that up simply by just asking a quick Google question, or ask your Gemini, or I don't know, Siri or somebody. But just look at it real quick. Please, I'm just asking for you to just take a look at what I'm seeing, and maybe we can, be in agreement on this, because the Star of David by the Jews that we know today didn't even start using that until the 1300s, and we all know that they are the synagogue of Satan. So they are not going to sport anything that's godly or to the Most High. They're not going to. They're not going to be hypocritical like that. They know who they serve, and I agree with that 100%. But period. But if you look at look it up for me real quick. Just take a look at it and see if we're seeing the same thing. Okay. Because it was out there way before the 1300s. It was out before. I don't even have all my notes here. I just got my newborn daughter to sleep, and she's blessed, and I'm here in Kenya. At the time being, I'm from Kansas, and that's all we can do there is study. I don't even have many people to socialize with, because there's not many ox there. You understand? So I'm alone and study most of the time, unfortunately.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you now.
Okay. What tribe are you from?
I'm from Judah.
You Judah? Oh, okay. What's that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No sweat.
Yes, I'm fifth generation. I'm fifth generation off slavery.
I got you. I understand. Okay, so are you familiar with the ruins of Capernaum?
No, like I said, I do a lot of the studies myself. So I a lot of avenues are closed. That's why I came to ask these questions.
I got you.
Because from all the evidence that I found about that star is not good, bro.
I got you.
I don't know if you've looked it up. If you've looked it up, please give me your opinion and insight, because all the information that I've gotten about that star is it's all about the synagogue of Satan, the worship of Molech and Remphan.
All right, I'm glad you said that. All right, because you said that you studied this stuff yourself, right? I actually studied this. I actually studied this under Commander General YAHANNA, right? And the Bible tells you to do one thing, right? That I don't think a lot of people in the world actually do, is sit down and be taught the Bible. It's fine that you read it for yourself. Nothing wrong. The men over me told me to read it for myself. Well, right? But here's the thing.
Study to show yourself approved.
Right, you got to be taught what the Bible means. Okay, and these men over me in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, managing it kind of, you understand, on down to the lowest cap. You understand, the man that's over me, right? You turn around and you know exactly what they were talking about when it comes to the Bible. So then when it came to research and other things, I knew that I could trust them because they broke down the scriptures extremely well. So I said, well, God, so I kept learning from them. My direct captain was Captain Moss Watt, right? That man taught me a lot. Commander General, General Hyman, hands down, Commander General, hands down. All the generals, man, have taught me a lot, right? And this is one thing that we have here. This is a tool that we use in our school. This is a Zondervan Pictorial Bible Dictionary, right? We have a list of almost 670 different references that we, now number one, we only need the Bible. We know absolutely what the Bible means and what's in it, and that's all we need. But they're all extra biblical sources that will help support and substantiate what's inside of the Bible, right? And this is one of those tools that we use. And you mentioned a rim thing, right? You said that this is the star of Remphan. Let me get that for you. Let me get this definition.
Yeah.
And I got a because I did this several times, man, a couple of years ago, and recently, just last year, I turned around and had a group that was claiming the same thing, that the shield of David, this thing that I have on my neck here, is the star of Remphan and star of Molech, right? And I'm gonna show you that that's not true. Okay. All right, give me one second. Let me give you the definition here. All right. Okay, Remphan, right? This is in the Zondervan Pictorial Bible Dictionary on page 711. The definition of Remphan. No, sweat. You can look it up. You understand? Purchase this book. It's only like I think I may have paid like $25 for this on Amazon. Okay.
Okay.
But absolutely, if you were to get in, you say you're in Kansas City?
No, I'm in Kenya, Africa right now. I'll be back in the States next week.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So, but yeah,
I travel a lot, so I run across a whole bunch of different things, and this is one.
I got you.
People in the United States are kind of closed off to a lot of information because the way America is, they control everything. So if you don't get out and see for yourself, you're to me, if you don't get out and look and see for yourself and go to some of these places, man, you'll never understand. America is. I promise you.
I can't wait till Christ come back and set this whole place straight. You know what I mean?
Hey, we don't have long. Hey, we're in agreement there. We don't have long to wait. That's for sure.
All right, well, let's see what else we can agree on. Okay, now here's
continue. I'm sorry.
No, here's the definition of Remphan. It says a pagan deity worshipped by the Israelites in the wilderness. It is probably a name for Shion or Saturn, right? Brother, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What shape?
Wait a minute, my video froze?
What shape would Saturn be?
It'd be a circle.
It'd be a circle. Is it this shape that I have around my neck, brother?
No, the dead center, yes.
No. Okay, thank you for your honesty, brother. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Give that brother a hand, man. He's honest. Because you know a lot of
Oh,
cats
no, no,
can't
no,
do that.
no. Don't do all that. Don't do all that. Is my video froze? It's froze to me.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. So if a rim fan is a word for Shion or Saturn, right? Because Shion is a worship of Saturn, and Saturn is a circle shape. Would this be the star of Rimfin?
No. I mean, that's not a planet shape. Like I said, only the dead center.
You know it good. You know it good, Chris. Oh, I like Chris, man. Chris, all right. Chris in Africa. Chris is all right, man. Okay, now that's one, Chris. Now here's another one that you mentioned. You mentioned Star of Molech, right? Let's get Molech. Right?
They are kind of. I'm going off of what it was saying in Acts 7:43. You know, it was put together there.
Right, I got
so
you.
So that's what I'm going on. And then when I looked up the star, you know, all the images I can find are of that so-called Star of David, which is being used by the synagogue of Satan right now today.
I got you. So let me ask you this. You went and did a simple Google search of Star of Molech and Star of Rimfin? Is that what you did?
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
They're not hiding anything anymore. They think the battle is over.
Right, I got you. And guess what? That's one way that I looked it up, which is typing it in Google. But I had to do a little more. And what I did was I listened to the men over me that actually showed me what the Star of Rimfin was and the Star of Molech is, right? So we got one out of the way. Right? You just agreed that this shape is not the shape of Saturn or Shion, which is the worship of Saturn. That's what Rimfan is. It's a word for Shion or the worship of Saturn. Correct? You with me, Chris?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm here.
All right, so we got Rimfan out of the way, right?
Yes.
Okay, no sweat. All right, so let's go to another. It's with the same book. I'm gonna give you the page and everything. I'm gonna let you know where we are. All right. Hold on. One second. Okay. Again, Shion. Right. This is in Zondervan's Pictorial Bible Dictionary on page 155. Definition for the word Shion. It says Saturn as a god. Right. So we both agree that Saturn is a big circle shape. That's in the scripture as well. That the stars are circle shapes, not this one here. Not even the 5-point star that you see in schools. They have like a little rainbow shooting star, and it say be a shooting star to kind of encourage children and stuff like that to be great. That's not even a star. That's not an actual star. An actual star is a circle. It's a ball of gas, right? So Shion, it says Saturn as a god. So people were worshiping that big round ball in the sky as a god, right? So that's Rimfan, and that's Shion, and that's Saturn out of the way. This cannot be Rimfan, Shion, or Saturn. This shape here cannot be that, right? So now let's go to Molech, the other one that you mentioned. All right. Now this is in the same book, in the Zondervan Pictorial Bible Dictionary, on page 550, the definition of Molech, right? It says a heathen god worshipped especially by the Amorites, with gruesome orgies in which little ones were sacrificed. At least in some places, an image of the god was heated, and the bodies of the children who had just been slain were placed in its arms. Can I ask you a question, Chris? Is there an arm on this shape right here?
No.
No. Give Chris a hand, man.
Cut that out, man. Cut that out.
You own it, brother. You own it. Chris.
Cut that out, no, man.
Now, Chris, if an object had arms, what shape, what sculpture would Molech have to be if it had arms?
I'm looking for it. I didn't have it on my tablet. I had it on my phone, and there's no way to show you the pictures while we're actually on here. But there is a statue, and it looks like it's not the Baphomet, but it's a similar type statue, and it does have the arms and that star on it. And
arms, what would it be?
Yeah, it was like that.
What would it be?
Yeah, he was holding his arms up like that.
What would it be?
Oh, of course, a statue.
A statue,
whatever you want to call it.
What? Come on, Chris. You right there. Come on.
You said what now?
If it has arms, Chris, what would it have to be? If the sculpture has arms, what would it have to be, Chris?
A person?
And yeah, Chris, God damn. You own it, Chris. It's a man. It's a sculpture of a man. Hey, Chris is on it, man. God,
hey, Chris doing good. Hey, Chris is doing really well. Chris doing really well.
You something else, bro. You something else.
Other brothers that came on here, man. God damn, Chris. Hey, Chris, you the man, boy. It's a man. If it has arms, it has to be some sculpture of a man, right? So we already, Chris. This don't have no arms. This is two triangles.
True.
This is two triangles stacked one on top of the other, right? This ain't got no arms. So can we say that this is not the star of Molech?
Well, it's not his image. Yeah, that's for sure.
Hey,
Chris winning.
Chris on his way, man. He on his way to all black. He on his way back to America, all black, in one of these classes. You understand? Chris is doing well. Okay, so here's the thing, right? The shield of David, Chris. What we don't know is I'm gonna have to see if I can pull the alphabet real quick. I got it on my computer, but it's gonna take me a second to pull it up. But the alphabet, the Hebrew alphabet. Did you know that the triangle is a letter? Did you know that, Chris?
No.
That the triangle is a letter? Okay. So that's go ahead. What's that?
No, I was talking to my wife. She turned out the light on me. She didn't know I was on a video conversation.
Oh, okay. No sweat. Okay, so what a lot of people don't know and understand, Chris, is the Hebrew. And King David's name, the name
would that be
David.
Paleo Hebrew? Would that be the Paleo Hebrew, or what should I look up to see this?
You know what? You send me an email. You put it in a private chat. Send me your email, and I will email you.
I'm about to say I don't. Yeah, please do. That's what we're supposed to do. Is studying iron sharpens iron. You understand? That's the way I was taught, and that's by my father, Buffalo Soldier. Yeah, buddy. So yeah, we got some history. I don't know how to do the private chat thing. Hold on just a second. Maybe here. Maybe this is it. Let me see if this is big. I don't know if that came through.
Oh, you going?
Hey, Salaki, I got the alphabet right here on the stage. Can you see it, sir?
Oh, you got it already?
Yeah, I got it on the stage. I got the Hebrew.
I
Let
see.
me see if I can make it.
Did
Let me see if I can make it.
the brother drop off? I think he has issues.
Okay, can you see a little bit better now? There we go. It's
See
better.
if you can enlarge that for me.
Yeah, I did, sir. You need it bigger than that?
Okay, hold on 1 second. The brother back up 1 second. Can you hear me, Chris?
Yes, I'm back.
Yeah, make it a little bigger for me.
Come on,
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
All right.
starting to see it
Okay,
now.
you was going out, Chris. See if you can make that a little bigger, Mashallah. Can you see that image right there?
Yes, I'll see it somewhat. Yeah.
Point to the dot, Mashallah. Take your mouse and point to the dot.
I'm not
Can you
working
see
with
it,
a
sir?
mouse. I'm on my phone.
Yeah, we can see it.
But I see it. I see it. It's the fourth. What? Let's see. The fourth down. Yes, on the far left.
Okay. The DA. The DA.
Yes.
You see the triangle?
Yes.
Okay, and then do you see the Y? The Y?
Yes.
You see that?
Yes.
Okay.
Second
You
from the
take
bottom far left.
the dot, the triangle, Y, and triangle. That right there is how you write King David's name. That's how you write David. All right, it's da, wa, da. Okay,
Yeah.
the Y is the fusion which brings the two das together, right? To go da, wa, da. That's how you say his name. All right, so you see those two triangles, right? So you see one triangle, then you'll see the Y, and then you'll see another triangle. So that'll be da, wa, and da. Okay. So now, this is two triangles stacked together. That's what this is. And this is what King David took and did. King David took, and this was a way of him writing his name. Have you ever seen someone write their name, whatever name it be, and then they write it in a totally different way to where it don't even look like their name? Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, doctors do it all the time.
Doctors do it all the time. Lawyers do it all the time, right? Have you ever seen a law firm with the letter from Johnson, Smith, and Johnson stacked on top of each other in some type of way to make their little logo, their symbol for their law firm? That's what King David did. Have you ever seen a bill, right? I know you got plenty of those, right? Here, the electric company, right? It's called, I think it's called Spires. Spire is gas, and Ameren is the electric, right? Ameren have their logo. When they send you their bill, their logo, their seal is all over it, ain't it?
Oh yeah, you ain't kidding.
They want to make sure you know who to send that money to, right? They make no mistake about it.
Yes, sir.
All of the bill collectors have a seal. And guess what? No different from King David. He had one too. And let me show you what the dictionary says.
Hey,
let me ask you real quick.
I don't want. Hey, Salaki, hold on, real quick, God. Hey, I don't want. Could you see what I put on the screen? The gun,
I see it. Absolutely.
There you go, Salaki.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I
Brother, you can see
was just gonna ask if my email came through. That's what I was trying to do when I fooled around and ejected myself.
Okay, I got it. You see the
it did come through?
I'm sending this to you. Yeah, it came through.
Oh,
I got
okay,
it.
cool.
And
Thank you.
And I'm gonna send you that, brother, so you'll see it. And you'll be
all right.
We got the baddest Hebrew teacher on the planet. and they'll walk you through this language. Yeah.
So
ISUPK.com. You can't go wrong, bro. I'm telling you. I promise you.
Cap, they saying you got a little echo, Cap. They saying in the chat you got a little echo, sir.
I think that's from your background. Mute up, my Charlotte, while you're not talking.
Yeah, that's what they're saying in the chat. It's lucky.
Mute up, fuck. All right. Is there still an echo?
I don't hear it.
Okay, most of that correct. All right, so let's keep going. All right. So now we're going to go to the definition of seal, right? And signal. All right. So a seal, this is in the Zondervan Pictorial Bible Dictionary. On page 764, the definition for the word seal, right? And it says a device bearing a design, a name, or some other words so made that it can impart an impression in relief upon a soft substance like clay or wax. When the clay or wax hardens, it permanently bears the impression of the seal. So do you realize that having seals, Chris, is something way back in ancient? You understand? Where we have and words and things. Oh, yeah, this is ancient, man. This is nothing new. Nothing new under the sun, right? Okay, and then now check this out. It says some were carried by cords hung from the neck or waist. What does that sound like to you, Chris? Hanging a cord, you have a seal. Does it sound like this thing I have hanging on my neck, brother? This chain and this charm. And that's what they call it now, right? They call it charms. A chain and a charm. Okay. Right? It said it have cords hung from the neck or waist. You ever seen brothers wear Gucci and Prada belts? They got a sign and they seal on it to show that it's a Prada belt, to show that it's a Gucci belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's doing it a long time ago, brother. Nothing new under the sun. This is nothing new. Wearing a chain about the neck. What that song say? Do your chain hang low? Do it. Why want to though, bro? We've been doing that back in the day. This is nothing new for us, bro. Brothers have been wearing their belt with their shirt tucked in so you can see the belt, so you can see the buckle. We've been doing that since way. You understand? This is nothing new, Chris. All right, so check it out. It says many were cone-shaped and were kept in houses, but most were made into finger rings. And it says every person of any standing had a seal. This would be the finger ring right here, Chris. I got one on my at the shield of David right here on both of these rings. Is this something new, brother?
Yeah, you showed me.
Yeah, is this something new?
Pinky rings? No.
Something old. This is something old. And see, you got to do more than just going to Google and type it in. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with doing a Google search. But you got to go a little deeper in Google. Google ain't gonna give you everything.
Yeah, hold on. If I hadn't done that, I would have never been in this forum asking these questions, you see.
I got you.
Everything happens for a reason. You got to seek and you shall find. Study to show yourself approved. So hey,
you see, I didn't say there's nothing wrong with doing a Google search, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I heard you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just adding to what you're saying. You know, I understand.
I'm just saying you gotta go a little deep, okay? Because
that's where I'm at.
We've been doing it forever. Okay, this is our style. You understand? Such as teeth and diamonds in your teeth and all kinds of that. We've been doing this stuff for a long time, and it's not unlawful, right? So now it said every person of any standing had a seal. Let me ask you a question, Chris. Was King David a man of standing?
Oh, of course. Yes.
Absolutely. It said
most definitely.
understanding had a seal. Do you believe King David had a seal?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Absolutely, Chris. Come on, let's go talk about. Okay, so now let me read this last one, and then I'm gonna show a quick video. Okay, it says seals were used for a number of purposes as a mark of authenticity and authority to letters and royal commands. So the same way that Aaron Electric will send you their royal command to give me my money, give them their money, right?
Mm-hmm.
King David sent
right.
a royal command. If he just sent you a blank sheet of paper, telling him, come see me, who is it going to be? Who are you talking about? Who am I going to go see?
Right. No, I got you. I got you.
His seal, he put his seal on it, so you knew King David was calling you. King David summons you. King David got an issue with you, or King David want to turn around and praise you for something, right? Whatever it is, King David want to see you. So King David will send out that letter, that royal command. Every man, every person of any standing had a seal. And this is King David's seal. It's just simply his name, right? And when you go to the ruins of Capernaum, right? I'm going to show you, I'm going to play a quick clip of that real quick about the ruins of Capernaum, right? Let me show you that. I played several different videos of this right here, and you can find these on YouTube. Okay, you can find these on YouTube, and I'm gonna pause it so that you can see.
Okay.
All right. Hold on 1 second. Let me make it a little bigger. All right.
I want you to look at this.
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see that image? You see that right there, brother?
I can't see the image exactly. Hold on just a second. I'm trying to rotate my phone
Right here,
to get bigger.
If you can see, I'm pointing the mouse right at.
Yes, I do.
You can see that that's the shield of David right there.
I see you.
This is the ruins of Capernaum, brother. Right? This is ancient. This ain't nothing new. We've been rocking this a long time ago. The shield of David is everywhere. Why? Because guess what? King David, he was the king over Israel. And he was, man, the Most High absolutely loved King David. King David did something that other brother was able to do, and that was bring the nation of Israel back together. Now he did it with a lot of bloodshed. You understand? That's why the Most High said he ain't gonna be able to establish people, because he don't want it done with blood. You understand? He don't want to kill everybody. The Most High wants every black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, which would be an Israelite, to just simply comply, get in order, and keep his commandments, and be what we were called to be by the Most High. Live out our culture, not follow the heathens' culture, not following Americans and Africans and Asians and Chinese and Arabs, not following any of those people. We have to turn around and do what the Most High commanded us to, which is for us to him and follow his. Now, just like the menorah, right? You see the menorah in front of me, correct?
Yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir.
This is something else that we use to represent who we were, right? These was our things, our possessions that the heathen stole, such as the fleur de lis, right? That's an Israelite symbol. That's ours. You understand? And the heathens got a hold to that. They took that too. Oh, we got a book damn, I think it's Nature Knows No Color Line. It's in that book. I got it downstairs in my school. I'm upstairs in the lobby right now. So
just please fill my email up with information. All this information you're bringing to me is coming kind of fast, so be sure that you add some of that to the email too, please.
I got you. And check this out, Chris. We got constant classes all over the place. You're more than welcome to get in any of these classes, brother, and ask any question. You know what I'm saying? And you'll get the answer. Yeah. So it don't matter. We have a class coming up Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. You can absolutely ask questions then too. You understand? So like I said, I'm gonna hit you with a couple things. I'm gonna hit you with a couple things, brother, when we when we get done. So now check this out. So like I said, the rooms happen up, right? You got that seal, that shield of David all over the place, right? So, like I said, even with the 7 candlesticks, that represented the 7 schools. That's what we used to walk around with. 7 candlesticks. We used to light it up. You have a light in the caves where we having a class at. You know what I mean? We doing it right now. Said we having class in places, but guess what? Nobody wants us to have class at. You know what I mean? Now, thank the Most High for electricity. You know what I'm saying? Thank the Most High for electricity. So we got lights we can turn. We can hit a switch now. You understand? But we have in ISUPK, we done turn around Commander Junior Hannah and me and Overman. I'm saying we. I ain't even talking about me. I just turned around and came in and fell in line. I didn't actually look this stuff up and actually resurrect it, but the men before me did. You understand? They went into the libraries and Library of Congress and went in these scriptures and dictionaries and these books hard. And brother, they turned around and came out and found out these things belong to us. The shield of David represents our king. And the Bible says that Christ sits on the throne of his father David. Everything in every kingdom has a seal. It's not unlawful to have one, right? You got a seal on that shirt that you have on, right? Don't you got a Fruit of the Loom or a seal inside of it?
I think it's Nike, but yes, I got you.
Nike, you got a Nike seal in it. You got Nike's seal in your shirt. You own a vehicle?
Right. Oh, yeah.
You own a vehicle? What kind of vehicle you own, brother?
Yeah. Got a Chevy and a Land Rover.
Chevy. Yeah, you got a, don't your car have its seal on it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. So it's not ashamed. Now let me explain this thing. We don't worship this thing, right? We don't worship this. I don't think it's going to stop me from dying. I don't think it's going to save my life. I don't pray to it. I don't stand on it and some them. That's it. That's all this is to me. You understand? And it's actually great because I know, you know what I'm saying, our history, you know, like for instance, before I came in the truth, right? I just thought I was an African American, right? I didn't know anything else but African American. Okay, because that's what we was taught. Yep. Our identity was snatched and beat right off of our backs. You know something about the movie Roots? True. I got the collection of DVDs, the whole series. And that part in the movie Roots where they took Kunta Kinte and beat him across his back until he said his name was Toby. That symbolized the white man beating our identity right up off our backs. He took the biggest, baddest, toughest brother in the field and beat him till he said, Toby. But her said, hey, I'm Kunta. He is one that did not turn around and let it completely go and just say, you know what? I'm Toby. I'm Toby. I was Toby. And he did what? He passed this information down to who? To his daughter, Kizzy. And this information that we have was passed down from slaves. You understand? Everybody
Oh, yeah.
didn't forget.
Yeah.
Every
Right.
slave
Of
didn't
course not. Yeah. There's still
right,
monuments to Little Israel Hill and everything there around, what is that?
right,
Tennessee? Where was it? Tennessee? Because
right.
my great great grandfather, he was purchased in Shelbyville, Tennessee.
Mm, yeah. Mhm.
So yeah, I understand. I'm with you there.
I got you. Let me
And
let me give you a scripture.
that's what even got me sparked into this truth is because I love history, and we was doing history about our family, and that's the farthest we can get back is getting to the purchase of our great 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 grandfather in Shelbyville, Tennessee. Because yeah,
Mhm.
the rest they stopped in Enid, Oklahoma, and basically that was still a territory at the time. It wasn't even a state. And then they ended up in Kansas, and some of the cousins even went with John Brown. So yeah, it gets deep. So I understand about the history, and yeah, nothing new is under the sun. Yeah, the scripture tells us that as well. So yeah, I'm with you on a lot of points here already.
Right,
But
right, right.
you're
Most of
enlightening me on a lot of things, filling in some of the blanks that I had. Because, like I said, I don't have a large group that I study with or nothing like that. And I see videos and things, but I could never catch anyone live. And I just happened to see you this evening. That's why I shot that question to you. I wasn't trying to start no strife or nothing. I'm searching for information, brother. So yeah,
I got you.
you're helping me a lot.
Yeah, most
Yes, sir.
likewise, bro. Look, I'm glad you came on, brother. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? We appreciate the
Well,
question.
thank you.
Look, we take them all. You know what I'm saying? We'll take them all, whether it's some smoke or some peace. You know what I'm saying? The question, we'll take it all. You know what I'm saying? We ain't scared of none.
Right.
All right, so I'm gonna read the scripture
No,
for you
I
real quick.
understand.
I got you. Look at
All
me.
right.
Are you with the apocryphal Chris?
I'm familiar with it. I just don't have anything with me right now. I don't.
Okay, no sweat.
Let's see. Well, wait a minute. No, I don't. I don't have it with me. I didn't
Okay,
bring
no
any of
sweat.
my books with me, unfortunately.
All right, no sweat. I got you. I'm gonna read a couple scriptures for you real quick,
Yeah, all
Chris,
right. All right.
to show you the seal being mentioned in the scriptures, right?
What?
I'm gonna
Go
show you
ahead.
a
I'm
signet.
listening.
I'm gonna show you a signet in the scripture and everything. Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm. Take your time.
1 second. All right. Okay. Since I'm here at Second Ezra, real quick. This is in Second Ezra 10, and I'm gonna start at verse 21, right? And okay, this right here, this explains what happened to our seed, right? It's about to break it down. It says, we'll start at verse 21. Second Ezra 10, verse 21 says, "For thou seest that our sanctuary is laid waste, our altar broken down, our temple destroyed." Right? So the heathens ended up running in our things and destroying it, right? They destroyed our temples. Okay?
Uh-huh.
They stole and robbed our holy
Mm-hmm.
things. It says in verse 22, it says, "Our psaltery is laid on the ground, our song is put to silence, our rejoicing is at an end. The light of our candlestick is put out, the ark of our covenant is spoiled, our holy things are defiled, and the name that is called upon us is almost profane." That's talking about the name of the Most High, right? And it says, "Our children are put to
Mm-hmm.
shame, our priests are burnt, our Levites are gone into captivity, Our virgins are defiled, and our wives ravished. So these are some horrible things that's happening to us, right? It says, our righteousness, it says, our righteous men carried away, our little ones destroyed, our young men are brought in bondage, and our strong men are become weak. Would you agree that this is going on right now to this day?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Absolutely, Chris. The white man won't let up. They won't let up. Now, verse 23. Now check this out. It says this, and which is the greatest of all, right? What's about to be explained is this is the worst out of every single thing that I just read before in verse 22 and 21, right? It says, the seal of Sion had now lost her honor. Did you know that Sion had a seal, Chris?
No.
According to the Bible, I'm reading again. It says, and which is the greatest of all, the seal of Sion had now lost her honor. Did you know that Sion had a seal?
I do now.
You do now, yeah, but because of Christianity, we're taught that you're not supposed to have anything, right? When like I just explained, you got seals on everything. You got your car keys in your pocket.
Right.
You got a seal in your. I got my Ford and my Dodge seals in my pocket right now. I got my Suzuki. Right. I got a motorcycle. I got a Suzuki seal in my pocket. You understand? The helmet that I got, it's what's the name? A Sinu, whatever the hell name the helmet is. It's got a seal on it. Right. It's a seal on everything.
No, I got you.
Right, but because the Christians are completely terrified of everything except sin. They are terrified
and that's true.
But sin, brother. They ain't scared to drive. Jesus taking the wheel. They scared to travel without prayer for traveling grace. They terrified every goddamn thing except for disobeying God. Now that they freely and comfortably do. They do that in comfort.
They ain't right. They ain't afraid of Krampus.
Hell yeah. And then check this out. So the seal of Sion is that seal of David. That's the seal, shield of David. Everybody was walking around rocking that thing, man. You know what I mean? Because it represented our seal. The same way that the what is it, the great seal of States of America, whatever the hell they say on the flag. You know, they got all of their seals. Each you know what I'm saying? America, the seal of the United States. Each state has its own seal. All of it, right? And guess what? It's no sin.
No, I got you. Yep.
No sin to have. Okay, now check this out. And it says, for she, talking about the shield of David, is delivered into the hands of them that hate us. So let me ask you a question, Chris. Have you ever been on YouTube and seen a video of a white man standing in all black with the shield of David written on the floor, candles all around it, a big gigantic bowl of blood in front of him, and he's sitting there chanting? Have you ever seen that? You ever seen videos like that?
I've seen the 5-star pentagram. I haven't seen the Star of David in none of that. I've seen the 5-star pentagram in those things.
Yeah, they got the 5 and they got the shield of David. And that's what the scripture is
I did
talking
not know
about.
that.
When it says that our seal has lost its honor and she is delivered into the hands of them that hate us, our oppressor has got a hold to the shield of David. And they are the ones that put all of the negative stigma that it has on it, to where they say, oh, it's the Star River, it's the Star Mola. Oh, you matter of fact, gang members even do it. I ran into a brother last week that turned around and told me, he said, man, hey, what's up with that on your neck? Here's what he told me. He said, what's up with that on your neck? I said, oh, the shield of David? He said, yeah, King, on King David. That's what he said. I said, nah, bro. This ain't got nothing to do with no gang shit. And so after I broke it down to him and told him that this represents King David in the Bible, not the King David that started the gang, the disciples, right?
Right,
and
right,
brother,
right.
Once we got through talking, the brother came to his senses and he said, "Oh man, shit, I'm about to snatch that up off." I said, "Brother, you're gonna have a hard motherfucking time snatching anything off me." And then we both sat there and laughed about it. You know what I'm saying? Because what he thought he was gonna do at first, he changed his whole mind once he actually asked me what I was into. But he came with, and he was honest. He told me he was gonna snatch it off of me, and I had to tell him he wasn't snatching shit. You understand? But this man, right? So, but he thought that I was, representing a gang when it has nothing to do with a gang. You understand?
Way before that.
Right. So like I said, but the brother, he actually backed off. You know what I'm saying? Because he saw that, no, I'm not with that. He said he in the gang and he don't want nobody perpetrating a fraud and misrepresenting his gang. You see what I'm saying? So this thing has gotten into the wrong hands of a lot of people. This is why a lot of folks look at us and look at this and say, nah, man, you ain't supposed to be wearing that. Yeah, that's wrong, man. You see what I'm saying? When it actually represents our king. You understand? That's all. Okay. That's all we wear. So right there in the scripture, you got the seal of David being the seal of Zion being mentioned. And that seal is talking about the seal of David, right? The signet. Seal, signature, seal, all of that. That's where it came from. That's where signature comes from, is the signet, a seal. And I can show you the scripture that too. Well, we've been rocking signets way back since then too. All right.
Oh, right. No, I know.
Yep.
Thank you for the clarification and all that.
Oh, ain't no sweat, brother. Because
I could have been walking down the wrong road. You understand? No, I have to give thanks because I appreciate it. Correction is part of correction, and being humble is part of this walk.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Let me give you. I'm gonna go to Genesis real quick. Hold on 1 second. Oh shit. I'm bad. Gotta get my. Okay. Genesis was at 38 and verse 18. Just to give you a little backdrop of the story. This is when Tamar was married to one of Judah's sons, and he ended up dying. And Judah promised her a husband. She was still young, still wanted to be married, so she wanted another husband. And Judah was slack on his promise, and he didn't come through like with this, with the quickness like what this woman wanted him to. The other day, he dragged his feet, so he ended up running into her. Right? He thought that she was a whore. She dressed herself up as a whore, right? In order to have sex with him, and in order to have a baby. Okay, so here, this is what pledging, right? What they call them now, tricks. And you know what I'm saying? The hoes and the tricks. And the trick is the one that's coming with the money, paying the woman. All right, so in verse 18, Genesis 38:18, it says, and he said, what shall I, matter of fact, let me go back a little. I'm going to go back to verse 15. And I'm going to go back to verse 14. It said, now I'll go back to verse 13. I'm going to start at 13. Okay, it said, and it was told Tamar, saying, behold, thy father goeth up to Timnath to shear his sheep. And she put her widow's garments off from her and covered her with a veil. and wrapped herself and sat in an open place, which is by the way to Timnath, for she saw that Shelah was grown, and she was not given unto him to wife. Right? So she turned around and she saw that, okay, the next one in line was Shelah, and he grown, he ready now. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't give her to her though. He's doing his business. Judah out doing his thing. He's shearing his sheep instead of taking care of Tamar, making sure she get a husband. All right, it says, so when Judah saw her, he thought her to be an harlot because she had covered her face. So he like, damn, this a hoe right here. And you know, black men love whores. And I'm not saying that's a good thing. That's absolutely
right.
not. But black men love
Right.
where the school is located at here in the city of St. Louis. Is hoes all around her. On every corner, they out here selling ass. When I come to school and when I leave the school, I see my brothers picking the hoes up, buying ass. It's a church right on Martin Luther King called Friendly Temple. They got a bank on the side of their. You can never miss your tax going to his church. He got a church across the street, and he built a new stadium across the street from the old original church. And he got a bank at the end of it on the side of the stadium to where you can go and get your go to the ATM and get your tithes and give him his money, right? I see hoes get picked up right there at the corner, and the trick will go right to the ATM and get the money for the hoe and pay her, you know, say for the trick. Okay, so black men love. Yeah, I hate it. It's false because no woman of ours, no sister of ours is supposed to be a whore, and none of our brothers is supposed to sleep with it. Sisters would stop being whores if men would stop paying for them. You understand? If black men, Hispanic and Native Indian men would stop loving hoes so much, our sisters would have no choice but to clean that shit up and turn their life around and be some man's lovely wife. You know what I mean? Instead of tricking on the stroke.
I agree.
Okay. So then it says in 16, and he turned unto her by the way and said, go to, I pray thee, let me come in unto thee. So he begging for the book. You understand? And Judah wants some of that so bad. He was seeing this whole thing. Sister thought she was a hoe. He like, hey, I pray thee. Ooh, give me some of that. You know what I'm saying? But what Chris Brown saying in his lyrics, give me that whole like how here like we can be all in the back singing, give me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how you get up on the hoe. He dropped some lyrics on it, man. Okay. So then he said, well, he knew not that she was his daughter-in-law. So he had no idea because her face was covered. Most hoes didn't want you to see who they were. You know what I'm saying? They just wanted you to hit it and then pay them and then go. Okay. And she said, what wilt thou give me that thou mayest come in unto me? So she like, look, okay, you want some of this, but what you gonna give me? They were being what they call it now, my child, transactional. They were being transactional. That's what they was doing. Yes. She on the corner. She went and sat in an open place so where she could be seen by everybody, but mainly seen by you.
Place, sir. So like it.
Yeah. And that's what hoes do. They be on the corner. They be right on the corner. So when you turn the corner, you can see the hoe and pick the hoe up. That's what they do. And her Tamar was hoping to be seen by Judah. So she was in an open place. She wasn't standing on the side of the building. She wasn't in the alley or the gangway. You understand? She was in the open place. Okay? And he said, I will send thee a kid from the flock. And she said, wilt thou give me a pledge till thou send me? So she like, all right, you got to give me something, though. You got to give me some collateral until you send me this kid from your flock. Right? She said, I want a deposit. You understand? She wanted a coochie deposit. That's what she wanted. You understand? And it says, and he said, what pledge shall I give thee? And she said, thy signet. That was the first thing. Thy signet. That was his seal. He had something that had some sort of name on it. That was the signet. right? And thy bracelets and thy staff that is in thy hand. And he gave it her and came in unto her, and she conceived by him. So I went here just to show that a signature, something being written, a name, you know what I'm saying, some type of symbol that represented something, is old. You understand? It's old. It go way back, brother. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it's nothing to be scared of. Commander YAHANNA of the ISUPK teaches us all proper, to where we all are obeying the Most High God, and we are not breaking any laws. You understand? We pay tithes.
Right.
We eat pork and shrimp. We don't marry heathens. We not gay and lesbian. We not none of that. You understand? We don't sin at all in here. All right? And by us having the shield of David, this is not a sin either. We don't worship the thing. We only worship the Most High. And we serve our King Yahushua. Right? And so having this right here is just a representation of anybody walking riding around with a pickup truck with an American flag hanging from the side of it. That's all it is. They showing that they are a red-blooded American, right? That they are all American. And you know what we are showing? That we are all Israelites. You understand? We all Israel around here. Okay?
Yes,
so
sir.
That's all. That ain't, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna end up sending you, like I said, I'm gonna send you the cover to the book. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a couple of books that we got that explain certain things. I'm gonna give you this dictionary that we got here. You know what I'm saying? This thing actually cleared up a lot, because like being in the world, like I said, Christians teach you to be scared of everything. So, brother, I was walking around on pins and needles, but I wasn't when it came to the law. You know what I mean? When it came to God's law, I walked right over it, because they told me not to keep it. They was telling me you don't have to keep God. You can't. They told me you can't. Only Jesus did. That's it. Oh, brother, yeah, you got to go to church, brother. You ain't there. Oh, no, don't go to church. Don't church.
No, I've been there. I've been there when I was young, and my problem with it then was it was more of a fashion show than anything. I just didn't get into it. That wasn't my thing.
Oh, brother, they didn't say it.
And then,
you know what I mean?
And then when they couldn't tell me the name of the Most High, that just bothered me too, because I was like, well, what are you saying hallelujah for? And they're like, well, that's the highest praise you can give to God. I'm like, well, what's his name? God. Like, no. That just didn't sit right with me when I was young. So, yeah, that was never a problem for me. When I got a hold of this truth, it was like, woo-wee. The doors opened up, the angels were singing. Well, you know, like you see those commercials and stuff with the door open. Oh, yeah, that's the way it was for me with this truth, man. Because it was too much. It made too much sense right off the bat to turn your back on. You know, it was that simple for me. So, yeah. And thank you for your time and the correction. Because, like I said, you know, hey, we got to be corrected. Everybody ain't right all the time. You know, we all on this walk together, and iron sharpens iron. You know, that's the way it is. And if we don't look, if we just get satisfied and complacent with what you know and what you got right there in front of you, and you never seek any farther, you'd be like a lot of people out there, lost and turning back to the Sunday worship and all that nonsense. Back to serving Krampus on Christmas and the winter solstice on New Year's and Ishtar on Easter. So none for me.
Yeah, all of that. So so I'm gonna shoot you that information, brother. Hey, Juan, I'm glad you jumped on. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you.
I am too. Well, I appreciate you, brothers, for enlightening.
Damn right. So like I said, I'm gonna shoot you that information. I'm gonna give you my number too. I'm gonna send you my number, but You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, definitely, definitely. And I'll reply with my information as well. Because I plan
Yeah.
on coming to, well, I plan on being in Missouri, which I got to come through St. Louis anyway. So I may just stop through and we just sit down and chat for a while when I'm coming through. Because I'm headed to Kansas City and Springfield and Topeka, Kansas, sometime shortly after the first of next month. I get back on the 4th. And, yeah, then I'm be making plans to come down through that way. So yeah, that'd be great, man. I know I'd get a whole lot more information, sitting and talking than being on here. Because I'm
Yeah.
like what I'm 8 hours ahead of you right now. So we headed
Okay.
for 9 o'clock, and my dinner getting cold, and the wife keeps walking in looking at me.
All right,
Because
I got you.
here it's disrespectful if you don't finish your plate or if you don't eat what you're supposed to. So, but she didn't know. Like I said, we was on a conference call, and yeah, she
I,
understood. Because I'm serious about my learning.
I got you. I got you. Both sides correct. Well, look, we're gonna go ahead and let you get to your food, brother. Like I said,
Yes, sir.
I just put
Thank you, brother.
that's the number to the school here in St. Louis. You can always get me on that number.
Yeah.
If I don't answer, right, usually I answer right away. But if I don't, I'm definitely gonna call back. You know what I'm saying? And send me a text. Let me know
Let's
it's you.
see.
And then
Hey, let's see.
we'll hook up, brother. All right. Shalom, Chris. Yep. Real quick, my scholar. Let me play these last few videos. I got to play Pastor Jamal Brown with his old bitch ass.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
God.
I got to show the Christian. We're gonna have to do the pamphlets next week, Doc. We didn't even get to the pamphlets.
Yeah. No, what I wanted to say, I don't want that. What I wanted to say, sir, is that was real good. That was real eye opening for that brother to come on here and actually learn something.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because he came here talking about, oh, I done did the research. I know that they got to deal with the synagogue of Satan and this and that. And
Right.
you just so smoothly broke it down to him. You know what I'm saying? Now the brother like, okay, I understand that learning on my own is probably not the best thing for me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hey, my shot, real quick.
Go ahead, sir.
Real quick, Salaki, brother. If you could go on TikTok and put the number in there too.
Okay,
come
on, 1 second.
I'm gonna send it to him in his inbox. I mean in his email, but just put it in the chat.
All right, come on, sir. I will.
So let me see. Sadiq said church got two guys, one white, one black. Hey, Sadiq, I heard you, brother. That's absolutely not true. The God of the Christian church is none other than Caesar Borgia, a white boy. You understand? He was a child molester. He was a pedophile. He murdered his parents. He did a lot of things. He did a lot of evil things. So no, there's no a black God in the Christian church, right? The only God that exists, he is black, right? He is the God of the mix. You understand? And that's the Most High. That's Yahweh. Okay, that's it. All right. And you only gonna find him in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. He's not in no church, right? So, Pip and Jay, you say you wanted the information. Send me an email to ISUPK St. Louis and work for information that you're asking for, and then I'll send it to you. All right. Okay. All right, so let me play these videos, show you why what happened to this cat here. Pastor Jamal,
You see it
right?
in the chat, sir? I don't know if mine be going through. Should be in there.
Let me see. Yeah, God, it's in there.
Okay, come on.
I see it, brother. The water, I appreciate you.
Let no sweat out of one.
All right. Let's see. Okay, I got the video up there. Okay. Let me play this video real quick. Because Jamal Bryant got approached by a brother. We're gonna end up showing you how brothers in the world, we're gonna have to find this brother, get him a flyer, get him in class. This brother actually had some kahunas to approach Pastor Jamal Bryant. And I'm gonna play it in a second. But for right now, Pastor Jamal Bryant is on his little bitch ass thing. He's on his LGBTQ plus thing. You understand? And with the Most High, guess what? There is no bitch asses. You can't be no punk, man, and be in the truth and actually serve God. He ain't with it. And you can tell Jamal Bryant to change his tone, his talk, everything about him. You understand? He never was really like a masculine guy. You know what I mean? He never did impress me. But, you know, you can really tell him the sugar is just oozing out of his pores. All right? So let me play the video.
After the life gets here, and let's have a robust discussion around it. Secondly, on sexual perversion. The Bible says something that I want you to hear from your pastor. The Lord says, love your neighbor as yourself, not the neighbors you agree with. Not the neighbors you are like. So we have a responsibility to love same gender loving people the same that we love heterosexual people. Something is wrong with a church that will beat up homosexuals but won't say nothing about deacons sleeping with choir members. The same level of righteousness has got to be across the board. Our responsibility is to love. We've got to love God with our whole heart. And the church many times has been found guilty of apostolic terrorism because we are not loving people with the love of Christ. We've got to operate and execute in love, even if our theology is different, our ideology is different. And what we are seeing at Madison Square Garden last week was not Christ-like virtues, and I didn't see no preacher condemn them for what it is that they said in hate speech. Not one of them white evangelical preachers defended Puerto Rico. Not one of them said anything about the watermelon on top of the black man's head. Not one of them said anything about the presidential candidate telling women, I'm gonna make you accept what it is that I want to do. So preachers, if y'all want to check me, check yourself before you wreck yourself, and understand that the Bible reigns on the just and the unjust.
That foolishness talking about that's right, pointing to them, that's right. No, that's not. That's wrong. Raining on the just and the unjust is not what they say it is. This is horrible. I hate that these Christians do this. They take everything in the Bible and they twist it, right? And they turn it all around and upside down and make it all. Okay? This is terrible. The Most High Christ, he said the love of Jesus, that's not the love of Jesus. To sit here and love a homosexual when they are homosexual. Christ don't love homosexual. God don't love homosexual. You understand? That's not in the Bible, myself. You would never see Christ interviewing these sisters like you see Jamal Bryant do. Let me play the next one. And let me show you what Jamal Bryant said. Go ahead, myself.
Hey man, this Jamal Bryant, man, he is a straight punk, man. He every time you turn on the television or YouTube or Facebook or whatever, man, he's talking about saving homosexuals, man. What is wrong with this? He is a homosexual himself. He is an advocate for the homosexual community, man. That's all he talk about is the homosexuals and how you supposed to love these homos, man. This is crazy. Just come on out the cloud. Everybody knows that you like penis, man. Everybody knows it.
Everybody knows.
I mean, you hit on Cam Newton live on his show. You hit
Oh,
on the man.
man. Oh,
Talk
come
about how
on. Now, he
beautiful
told,
his
he
legs
told
is.
Cam, he told Cam Newton, he said, "Ooh, boy, you got some pretty ladies." I said,
Yeah.
"What?" Oh my God, that was disgusting.
So he said they like Lana lady. Lana.
Oh,
Lana lady.
man. Hey, that was insane. That was insane. He told that man his legs look good. I was like,
and
whoa.
Cam Newton up there sitting up there like a big old bitch. Acting, look,
Like he gonna accept that.
Yeah, like he there. I'm no down there blushing. You know, I gotta, can't forget leg day. Yeah. Oh, he like, oh, you can't forget leg day. Like,
Right.
What is going on up here?
Oh my God, that was horrible. I'm listen, I'm slacking. I'm not gonna slap you in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? You start
telling you.
like that. I never seen my brother's legs. You know what? We dressed as soldiers. We got on cargo pants. You understand? With fringes down the side up. But we ain't looking at men's legs. You understand? And we got on shirts ready to go to war. You know what I'm saying? Wife beaters and brothers walking around naked. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Cap,
we don't do that.
Hey, Cap, and if I could add on to what you saying, because I've heard you have to check a lot of people on Clubhouse and stuff like that when they start talking about your height and your weight and how you look. You be like, are you gay? Why are you checking out a man talking about his height, his weight, and all this, what he got on and what he don't? What's wrong with you, man? Are you a punk too? You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. Like, we don't judge men's bodies. We don't look at a man's body, man. We don't give a damn. We don't give a damn. And we definitely don't ask you how many wives you got, man. Come on now. God damn. All right, Salaki, sir. Go ahead.
No, you're right. You're right. But check this out. This is what he had to say in an interview when he was interviewing a sister. Check this out.
Never received the backlash. I have never received the backlash I've received in my entire ministry as I did for that demonstration of love. I called Bishop Allen and I said, in a small measure, and I don't mean this disrespectfully, in a small measure, I felt like what it feels like to be gay for a day. Because it did not, the vitriol.
He said he realized what it meant to be gay.
And I don't mean this disrespectfully. In a small measure, I felt like what it feels like to be gay for a day.
And then laughed about it. He said, laughed about it. He know what it feels like to be gay for a day.
That is insane.
Because it did not, the vitriol, the pushback came from Christians.
From your own.
Yes. The deacons asked me, hey, are we now a gay church? I said, we're a love church.
How about we just a church?
We're just a church.
Good doggone night. You hear that, punk? Did you hear that, punk out? Talking about he know how I feel to be gay for a day. Oh, have mercy.
Kind on, sir. That was crazy. I'm back there like, oh my goodness, man.
That is insane. Now this is how you deal with the priest. Now this brother is not in the truth. He is absolutely in the world. But this is how he dealt with Pastor Joel Bryant. All right? Check this out.
He felt like Jamal Bryant was fake. Man, can I holler at you, man? Check this out. This is what we want to know, right? I'm the streets, man. What I want to know, man, cold-blooded, man. You, like I'm saying, man, you say you for the people. You got our people all up in the church. You know what I mean? You're supposed to lead these people, man. And I mean, I understand that y'all said, but you had no answers for like, yo, man, then you come down here like late. Like, I've been on the ground like 100, like 300 some days. You down here now. Don't come.
What'd you do for Taco
We don't want you nowhere in our city, yo. Like, you don't need, yo, we only want you on our streets. Like, you disrespect our streets, man. This me, PFK Paul. I was on the front, you disrespected up here north, and you came down there, you ain't even fighting no war with us, yo. You ain't had nothing on your show, you ain't had no guns or nothing. And then you fucking with our oppressors. What you mean, how you fucking with Roland Blake and all them, man? You trying to kill us, man.
Where were you for
That's you are,
Tyrone
man.
West?
But we telling you are. The streets feel like you killing us, man. All right. No, we don't want you in our fucking city now. Then get the fuck out the whole city. Now, is it that easy? That we can better get you the fuck out of here? No, sir. Well, check this out, man. Don't come nowhere down here no more. Wherever PFK boom at, don't come. I know you can try your henchmen. I know you, yo, Tanidi and all them. I know you before I seen right about all that. Get the henchmen. Don't come down here no more. Boom, said it. Me, as a man, the streets don't want you here. I'm speaking for them. So we see you here. Okay. So you said you won't come on my motherfucking streets no more, right? Don't bring your ass down here no fucking more. I mean it, yo. On my fucking kids, yo. Cause you're a fucking disgrace. A guardian angel for Satan. For who? Cause you damn sure ain't guard me, nigga. Get the fuck up out of here.
What you do for Tyrone West again?
Empower what this dick, nigga.
Hey, that look.
It's all good till you say the M part. Right? Oh, whoa.
That brother right there, man. Hey, he needs to be in this school up under Commander Junior High. You know what I'm saying? At least our brothers that's in the street, some of them, not all of them, they're not falling for that Christian mumbo jumbo. You know what I mean? All this mess, he ain't lying. Jamal Bryant is trying to kill the people by teaching them to sin against the Most High. The wages of sin is death. The wages of sin is death, man. You understand? And our people are not supposed to be gay. You're not supposed to be, I know what it's like to be gay for a day. I ain't gonna never know what the fuck that's like, my child. You understand me? That's one thing I ain't gonna never fucking know about. Is what it feels like to be gay. I don't even want to know.
Nah, that's crazy.
I don't want to know, brother. I don't want to know. And I'm not ever going to know. All right?
Yeah, if you gotta be gay to want to know what it feels like to be gay.
Oh, he is. But you can see it. It's written all over his brother's face. LGBTQ plus is written all over his face. He's gay. The man is gay. He said he felt so bad. This was an act of love, a demonstration of love. Man, we don't need to show no sissies no love. They get enough goddamn love here by these by the people here, by these Americans, by all oppressed. They get plenty of love. What they need is tough love. They need to be shunned by our people. They don't need to be congratulated for this sick mess. You know what I mean? They're not doing anything positive and contributing to the growth and development and the betterment of our community as a whole. They're not. This is a detriment to the black community. Being gay and lesbian is detrimental to our people, man. This is all wrong. Whitney Houston said, I believe the children are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. If everybody's fucking gay, ain't gonna have no goddamn kids. Ain't gonna be no future. What little ones are we gonna have if everybody's damn gay? If the Christians have it their way, you understand, and everybody be gay, where are we gonna be at in the next couple of years? We're gonna start dying off because nobody's having babies. Everybody's goddamn gay. Pastors are stupid, man. And thank God for Commander Junior Yohana of the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. I can't say it enough. Because guess what? He teaches Black, Hispanic, and Indian men and women to not be gay and lesbian, man. It's a sin against the Most High. It's a sin. And that's not an alternative lifestyle for us. That's a death sentence, man. That's in the scriptures. And guess what? We passed the time, everybody. Chris came on and gave us a good show, a couple of questions, man. And I'm glad the brother, he just sent me a text too. Glad the brother was able to jump on. And the water to everybody else, all of my brothers and all of my sisters, we see you in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have my shot to start running down all the names of everybody that jump on. You know what I'm saying? But for now, look, we done. You gonna close out my shot?
I'm good to go.
All right. Well, with that, look.
All I want to say is getting that real understanding of what the Dawa Da is, man, and it's not the start of Rimfram or Molech or whatever they thought it was. You know what I'm saying? That brother really listened to you know what I'm saying, the knowledge of the school. You know what I'm saying? So that was good to see. You know what I'm saying? Salaki. That's all I got out of one.
Yeah, all right. Both sides right. So with that, Shalom Israel, and tune in this week for all of our classes. Make sure you down in Atlanta, boy. This is where you better be with the mighty man, my Charlotte, Officer my Charlotte, and the rest of the men down there, the captain and everybody on down, all the brothers and sisters. This is where you need to be at if you're in Atlanta. And if you're in St. Louis, the ISUPK is definitely where you need to be. All right, that we gone. Shalom Israel.
Islam is real.